What up, guys? We're back at Jones Subwoofer Solutions. Got something new that I've never seen before. It's an amp from Dark Audio. This is their AV 2.80 kilowatt. We'll call it the 2.8K. And we'll see what it does. On paper, they show 1200 watts at 4 ohms, 1600 watts at 2 ohms, and 2800 watts at 1 ohm. And that is at 14.4 volts. So we'll see what that does on the dyno today. If you want to drop a guess now. I'll put some info on the description, and I'll catch you on the dyno in just a second. Alright guys, here we are on the dyno bench with the Dark Audio AV 2.80 kilowatt. And again, it was rated 1200 watts at 4 ohm, 1600 watts at 2 ohm, and 2800 watts at 1 ohm. And we're going to start with certified, where the dyno will stop reading at 1% distortion or clipping. Then we'll run uncertified, where the dyno will keep reading even if distortion or clipping is present. We'll finish with dynamic, which is a burst or a pulse track, and we'll find the dynamic power of this amp. So we'll get started with certified, and we're going to start with 4 ohms. We're at about 15 volts starting. And as we get closer to the 1 ohm test, this should drop right into that 14.4 that these are rated at. So we'll get started again at 4 ohms. These were rated 1200 watts. So we'll be looking for 1200 watts at 4 ohms. Here we go. And we went well past 1200 watts. We got 1674 watts, and we dropped to 14.7 volts. So those are good numbers so far. We'll keep going. We will test 2 ohms. We are at 14.91 volts starting. Again, this one's rated 1600 watts at 2 ohms. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Pretty sure we'll see more than 1600. A lot more. We got 2574 watts into 2 ohms. We dropped to 14.5 volts. So a lot of power out of this amp so far. We'll go back, go right into 1 ohm. Again, this was rated 2800 watts. It's the 2.8K model. We're at 14.8 volts starting. Let's see what kind of power this makes. Nice. We went well past rated power. We got 3198 watts into 1 ohm. We dropped to 14.32 volts. So very, very good performance out of this. We'll move on to our uncertified. We'll see if this makes a little bit more power, if there's a little clipping present. And we'll get right into it. We're going to start again at 4 ohms. We already know that we'll make at least 1200 watts, but let's see what we get. We're at 14.93 volts starting, just on the CMAX here, just floating on it. All right, let it clip a touch there. We got 1723 watts into 4 ohms. We dropped to 14.63 volts. So we're continuing to make way more than rated power, which is a good thing. So 2 ohms, again rated 1600 watts. Let's see if a little bit of clipping gets us past what we made in certified. We're 14.87 volts starting. Here we go. Dark Audio AV 2.8. And we got 2,709 watts into 2 ohms. We dropped to 14.39 volts. We will continue with 1 ohm uncertified at 14.83 volts starting. Let's see what this does. How far past 3,000 will we get? Okay, a little bit of clip there, 3,544 watts into 1 ohm, dropping to 14.16 volts. So very good performance out of this. I'm liking this so far. We'll see the dynamic power now. Again, this is a burst or a pulse track. We're going to start at 4 ohms. We're at 14.91 volts starting. CMAX bounced back a little bit. Here we go. Let's see what this does. Rated 1200 watts at 4 ohms. Dynamic power on the dark audio AV 2.8K. I think that's about it. 1,678 watts into 4 ohms. Dropped to 14.6 volts. Go to 2 ohms. We're at 14.87 volts starting. Here we go. Dynamic power at 2 ohms. Lots of power. 2,739 watts into 2 ohms. We dropped to 14.6 volts. And we're going to finish here with 1 ohm dynamic burst power on the dark audio. We're at 14.8 volts starting. Here we go. Wow. I think that's it. 3,532 watts into 1 ohm, dropping to 14.46 volts. That's all I have for the dyno today. If you guys want to hang on, I'll put up a performance review and we can get a look inside this amp. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, we're back on the bench with the dark audio. Get a look inside of there. A little messy, but I'll tell you that glue's not a bad thing. That all prevents vibration damage. It's good to see that these transformers are glued. And there is a cooling fan in there. I could barely hear it while this was on, but it is audible. You can notice that there's a fan running. But good looking amp. Made good power. Get a look at these end caps now. Alright guys, on this end you've got your speaker outputs. Those are 8 gauge speaker outputs. And you can see there's a note there that says minimum 1 ohm. And on this side you've got your power, remote, and ground. And those are 1-aught power and ground with probably a 10 gauge maybe remote wire. And these are angled set screws, so you can see those will grab the cable as you tighten those. And on this end you can see a left and right RCA input and left and right RCA output. You have your gain knob. You have adjustable phase from 0 to 180 degrees. Your low pass filter from 50 to 250 hertz. You have a subsonic or high pass filter from 10 to 55 hertz. You have a bass boost that's adjustable from 40 to 100 hertz and 0 to 12 dB. Protect power and clip light. There is a plug for a bass remote. I'll show you that in just a minute. That is the Dark AI AV 2.80 kilowatt from Dark Audio. It did come with this bass knob. Let me open this for you. It comes with a telephone cord style cord with a headphone jack on the bass knob end. And it's just a little plastic knob, kind of standard fare these days. And you get a mounting kit with some Allen wrenches, and it came with a spec sheet also. So that is all I have for the Dark Audio. Let me know what you guys think of that. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you haven't. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when I post a new video. See you guys next time.